My 2 years in the University of North Carolina at Greensboro's Master of Library and Information Studies program has taught me more than I ever expected. The Capstone Portfolio, required for graduation, outlines the 8 student learning outcomes that the department expects each graduate to master. This video provides a brief outline of my thoughts for each outcome. Student Learning Outcome 1. The student assesses the philosophy, principles, and ethics of the library and information field. I began thinking about my personal philosophy in my first semester in the program. In the end, my views were best expressed by Michael Gorman's 5 new laws of librarianship. 3 of his laws: libraries serve humanity, respect all forms of which knowledge is communicated, and honor the past and create the future. These are the 3 rules by which I intend to live throughout my career. Student Learning Outcome 2. The student identifies, evaluates, conducts, and applies current research and thought in library and information studies and other fields. I have had 2 primary research interests during my studies. The first is the libraries, and while studying this, I have focused on metadata. An extension of this is my interest in institutional repositories. This interest led me to work with UNCG's institutional repository, the North Carolina Digital Online Collection of Knowledge and Scholarship, also known as NCDocs. Student Learning Outcome 3. The student applies and values user education principles in the teaching of information literacy. In his article, Portrait of an Information Literate Person, Bruce, as cited in Chen and Lin, presents a list of 7 important traits that an information literate person should possess. The information literate person engages in independent, self-directed learning, uses information processes, uses a variety of information technologies and systems, has internalized values that promote information use, has a sound knowledge of the world of information, approaches information critically, and has personal information style that facilitates his or her interaction with the world of information. It will be my job as a librarian to promote these in order to help my patrons become more information literate. To this end, I have had the opportunity to work on a variety of projects designed to promote information literacy. 2 examples are the reader services I designed with adult public library users in mind. These were a reading map for the adult series The Walking Dead and a genre study of adventure fiction. Student Learning Outcome 4. The student designs services to meet the information needs of all users and communities. One key component of designing user services to meet information needs will be to stay up to date with new technologies. I wholeheartedly agree with Lippincott, who wrote, "In order for libraries to keep pace with continual technical change, they need to embrace a research and development mindset, which includes a mandate to staff to keep up with new developments in technology and higher education as a core job responsibility, not something on the periphery. Have mechanisms in place for experimentation, and maintain a culture and environment that encourages out-of-the-box thinking." Examples of service design projects I have worked on include an LSTA grant proposal, a digital library collection, the reading map I mentioned previously, and website analysis, which is vital to ensuring user needs are being met. Student Learning Outcome 5. The student engages in professional development and service and identifies specializations and related professional organizations as relevant to individual interests. I believe that all professions should encourage professional development. In the field of information studies, which is greatly impacted by the continuing technological advances, continuing education is especially vital. In addition to the wide variety of workshops I have attended and plan to continue to attend, I intend to join both the American Library Association and the North Carolina Library Association. Student Learning Outcome 6. The student applies appropriate technology for effective information services. The pervasiveness of technology in the field of library and information services necessitates learning a variety of technological skills. To this end, I have searched out opportunities to learn and use a variety of software, including iMovie, Dreamweaver, Photoshop, and Content DM. Student Learning Outcome 7. The student applies advocacy, marketing, and communication principles for entrepreneurial leadership. According to Carpenter, entrepreneurial leadership is the ability to envisage, find, seize, and exploit opportunities. Additionally, these leaders build partnerships, raise resources, foster experimentation and play, encourage risk-taking, accept failure, and communicate the purpose and need for change. I completely agree and firmly believe that libraries that become stagnant and fail to employ these entrepreneurial skills risk becoming irrelevant and losing patrons. Student Learning Outcome 8. The student effectively collaborates for the achievement of individual, organizational, professional, and societal goals. I have had many opportunities to collaborate with fellow students and faculty during my 2 years in the MLIS program. 2 important lessons learned through my experiences are: first, make no assumptions, because your coworkers often have good reasons for doing what they do. Also, communication is key. Failure to effectively communicate is sure to lead to misunderstandings and antagonism. These are lessons that I intend to take with me throughout my career. I have truly enjoyed every moment of my education at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. I would like to thank the wonderful professors in the Library and Information Studies Department. Thank you for watching. To see my completed capstone portfolio, please visit the website at the bottom of this screen.